Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to another Deepvue tutorial. Today I'm going to talk through a new widget that we just added to the Deepvue dashboard, and that is our industry ranks widget. Basically, this gives you another way to identify the leading themes in the market, track rotation, and really skate where the puck is going. So we're super excited for this one. It's been highly requested, and we're really excited about how it turned out. And today I'm going to kind of walk you through the key features of this widget and let you guys know kind of my best practices that I've found to go ahead and use it to the best of its ability. So first things first, this obviously is located in the dashboard. This is your playground to set up a lot of, fancy dashboards to suit very specific use cases. I've got dashboards created for theme trackers with charts, heat maps. This dashboard module really unlocks any ability that you'd like to set up with the widgets that we've got. So to create a new one, all you want to go is down here and click this drop down menu, click create new, or you can also check out some dashboard presets that we've got. But let's go ahead and go over to our saved dashboards, click create new dashboard. And now you've basically got a blank canvas to work with. To add an app, you can either click this button right here, but you can always go up here to the top right and click add apps. And this breaks down basically all the different widgets that we've got. RRG chart is another new one, and you can see that we highlight a few of these that we've recently released or updated with this new icon here. Going down to industry ranks, this is what we're going to want to add. So let's go ahead and give it a click, and we can go ahead and drag the corners to resize it and organize it however you'd like. You can always go ahead and drag it around. So if you've got a chart that you want over here, you can always rearrange things as you would like. But let's go ahead and bring it over to the left-hand side. And to start with, let's focus on just one element here. So let's X this out and talk through the industry rank widget. What we've got here is basically the ability to see and rank the sectors, industries, sub-industries, all in one screen, see their ranking on multiple timeframes. And also you can always go ahead and click into any of the categories that you're looking at to go through those individual charts and see their performance versus the prior day. And you can always get back to the prior screen by clicking this back arrow, and you're back to exactly where you were. So right now you can see that we've got the major sectors here ranked on a 1 month basis, 3 month basis, 6 month basis, and 12-month basis. These are the columns that we currently have, and you can also see the number of stocks within each of these sectors. You can also adjust these columns. So if, for instance, you want to look at a 1-day ranking, you can go ahead and click this column option here. Check 1 day. Let's check 1 week as well. And let's take off 12 and 6 months. So this would be kind of better suited for a day swing trader, really looking for that short-term rotation, see where the puck is going. This would be a good setup for that versus if you're a more longer-term active investor or even position trader, you might prefer, keeping 12 and 6 month on there as well. But I like to keep it clean with just kind of 4 main columns. So that's kind of the general setup. Up here as well, if you want to look deeper and closer into things, you can change from sectors to groups, industries, and sub-industries using GICs. And again, I like to keep it pretty much at industries. That breaks things down into 73 different themes, industries, which is good enough granularity for me to really see kind of where that rotation is going. But I know some of you will also like to go to sub-industries. You've got 164 of that. Or if you want to keep it a little bit more high level, but a little bit deeper than just sectors themselves, you can go ahead and keep it at groups. But let's go ahead back to industries for just a short moment here. And let me talk through what these annotations mean. So basically, what you're seeing right now is the ranking for each of these timeframes of the particular industry. So wireless telecom services is ranked second out of all 73 industries on a 1-day basis. On a 1-week basis, it's ranked 11th. On a 1-month basis, it's ranked 3. And on a 3-month basis, it's ranked 31st. You can also sort by these rankings. So right now it's sorting by 1 day by default, but we can go ahead and click the header here on 1 month. And now everything is sorted by the 1 month ranking. So household products is number 1 over the past, over that 1 month time frame. This is the top performing industry. And now we've got marine transportation, which is ranked second, but you can see on a 1-day basis, it's only ranked 11th. So this is a current leading industry, but today, it was decent. It's top 11 out of 73, but it's not the very best industry today. Also, you might see these numbers here. Basically, what these represent is the change of that ranking from the previous time it was updated, which is pretty much daily. So right here, you can see marine transportation -3. Basically, that means that it fell down three slots. So it was ranked number 2, and now it's ranked number 5. Just like wireless telecom here, on a 1-day basis, it's now currently ranked number 2. Previously, it was ranked 11th, so it was worse, but now it's moved up the ranking. So you're able to see that rotation almost in real time on a day-to-day basis as you're seeing these rank changes. And that's probably one thing that most people are going to want to be able to do, especially if you're a swing trader trying to really see where that flow is going, is instead of sorting just by the rankings, which you can absolutely do, you can also sort by the rank change. So this change right here. So instead of right here in the top right, doing sort by rank, you can sort by rank change. So now what you're seeing is basically it's sorting either highest to lowest of the rank change. So electrical equipment was 23rd before, but it moved up in a big way today and now is number 1. Similarly, construction materials, it was 19th. Now it moved up 16 slots to number 3. And there you go. We're currently sorting by the 1-day rank change for all these different industries. So to use a negative example, passenger airlines, it was better than 70, but now it's fallen to 70. Basically, it fell 14 slots here, and you can do this based on any of the different timeframes that you'd like. Personally, for kind of existing themes, I'm always looking on a 1-month basis, and you can see that multi-utilities is improving the most over that time frame. Electrical utilities as well. So there's a lot of kind of energy utility type names that are acting really well. REITs are moving up as well. Specialized REITs, you see 2 REITs groups here. That always catches my eye. Household products moving up. Diversified REITs as well. Independent power and renewable energy. That's moving up in a big way. So that's kind of what draws my eye, is this rank change. Are we in the top third of overall groups or industries? And also, are we improving dramatically? That's going to tell me to focus in on that group and look within it to see what are the leading stocks in that improving group. So independent power, you can see on a 1-month basis, it was previously in the 20s. Now it's moved up 17 slots to number 9. So one thing that's really cool about this as well is not only can you have an industry rank widget here, but the beauty of the dashboard in Deepvue is that you can merge all these different widgets together. And basically, whenever they're in the same group based on color, you can basically link them to interact with one another. So let's go ahead and add a chart app. So now what we can do is, let's say we want to dive deeper into independent power and renewable energy producers. We see that that's moving up in a big way. Let's go ahead and click that. And now we can go ahead and spacebar through, just like as if this was a watch list, and see how these are developing. VST moving off lows, potential higher low right in place here. GEV previously breaking out of this tight area. So we're seeing that rotation in real time. We noticed it from a high level because that industry was improving quite a bit. And now you're diving deeper and trying to see any constructive charts to add to your watch list as you would like to. And you can always go up here, click this blue icon for, let's say we want to add GEV to a watch list. You can just click that, add to, and then select any of the watch lists that you've created, or also create a new watch list as well. So there's a lot of different workflows that you can implement using the industry ranks, as well as coupling that with a chart. So that's pretty much how you dive deeper into things. And going back here, in addition to having this with another chart, just to show you the possibilities, you can also add another industry rank widget. And let's go ahead and expand that. And let's say this one is going to be by rank. And then we're going to go ahead and put this also to industries, but sort this one by rank change. And let's make the columns the same to be consistent. And now we can sort this one by that rank change on a 1 month basis. And now this one is sorted by the actual rank. So we're seeing both the ones that are moving up the most and the current existing themes, the strongest themes on that 1 month basis. So that's a few different use cases that you can implement using the industry rank feature. It's a great way to do kind of top to bottom analysis to identify first the leading sectors, then the leading industries within that. Then you can dive in deeper with the sub industries. But it's basically a way to see and visualize, how groups are performing, whether they're improving or, underperforming, weakening, and spot that rotation in real time. So hopefully you guys found this helpful. Let us know what you think of this widget. We've got a lot more planned. Definitely check out a bunch of our other new apps. I'll be making a quick video on the RRG charts pretty quickly, but also don't sleep on any of the previous widgets that we've already created. The bubble charts is one of my absolute favorite parts of Deepvue. Just as an aside, I wasn't planning this, but let's go ahead and show my bubble chart dashboard. So here I've got it set up with the themes. So this is the theme watch list preset. So if we go over to, I did that quickly, so let me just take a step back and just show it. In the top here is where you select what symbols are showing up here on the bubble chart. And you can click that, go to watch list presets, top traders, and go to Richard Moglen ETF list. And that is going to plot a bunch of thematic ETFs like TAN for solar, Hack for cybersecurity software, USO for oil, SLX for silver, GDX for gold, junior miners there as well. So basically what it does is, based on the data points that you have plotted here, you're able to visually screen or track rotation in real time, because during the trading day, as MSauce was breaking out and pushing strongly off the lows, this pushed to the right on this chart. So you're able to see this update in real time and track that rotation, in real time. So this is a great complement to the industry ranks feature, because this is a visual way of doing it versus the industry ranks is more of a table view that at the end of the day will show the exact same information. So it's a way to either confirm what you're seeing visually, or you could just go ahead straight to this and, stick with that. But definitely check out the bubble chart. I made a few videos on that, but let me know down below in the comment section if you want me to make a refresh video. But thanks so much for watching. Let us know your thoughts, feedback, ideas down below. And if you're not already a part of Deepvue, definitely check out the link down below in the description and go ahead and join us. We've got a lot planned, AI integrations, journal updates. We've got a lot coming in the pipeline we're super excited about, and we look forward to having you as part of the Deepvue family. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in future videos. Take care. Bye.